Turn up to this one, total failure, no heating, no hot water. We got slow flash mostly off. Gonna whip out the Breakdown Bible wet edition to find out what that code means. Slow flash mostly off means the gas is off, ignition lockout. So I'm gonna whip the case off. First thing I do with an ignition fault is put the gauge on to see if we've got gas at the inlet, which we do. Now I'm gonna reset it and see what happens. So the first thing that catches my attention is that fan doesn't sound right. Trying to put it in service mode to try and speed it up. You could easily mistake this as a gas valve fault because you can see the gauge hasn't dropped, which means the gas valve hasn't opened. But I've got a suspicion that fan's at it. So I'm going to whip the fan out and have a look. You hear whatever that was that just fell out? That would be the fan propeller in pieces then. The bearing plate's good, but the fan propeller's at it, look at it. It's where it's tried to be sucked into the combustion chamber. No wonder it went to ignition lockout. Look at the state of it. Some debris did fall into the burner. So I'm going to check the GC number and then I'm going to head over to Partsarena so that I can locate the right fan. Don't need internet to access all this, which is great. So select the model, click on gas valve. That's where we find the fan number 5. But we can see there's 2 to pick from, depending on the FD code. So I'm going to whip out the Breakdown Bible wet edition. Again, I'm going to head down to the FD codes. So this is the one we want, starts in 77161. So we need the 11th number. So we'll have a look at the serial number we want, and that focuses. Anytime today, 001 is what we want. Head back to the Breakdown Bible and we're going to check on the chart. We're going to find 001. There it is, 2010 in January. So we need the fan that ends in 443 after October 2007. Had this as van stock, which was handy. Get the new fan in and changed over, clamp down, reset the boiler, carry out 26.9 checks. We can find what the ratio should be on the data badge, tells us there, 9.2 and 9.8. Just needed a little bit of an adjustment, so a 4mm Allen key to the right to boost it up a bit. So we've only got 9.1, 9.2, that's good. Turn it to max. Might need to adjust this as well. Yeah, it's way too high. So we're going to get our 2.5mm Allen key and we're going to turn it slightly to the right at the top. Then we check it again. 9.9, 9.8. That's another one done. Happy days.